Back students for the online class. In our previous class, we had studied about the types of sources of history and completed material sources of history and introduction to written sources of history. Now let us learn about written sources and oral sources in detail. To begin with, biographies. Biography is a story of person's life written by somebody else. For example, Babar's biography, Sri Shiv Bharat or Sanskrit biography of Shivaji Maharaj composed by poet Paramanand, as well as other biographies of different rulers and their correspondence help us to understand the policies and administrative system of the rulers and their diplomatic relations with others. Travelogues of foreign travelers. During this period, travelers from other countries came to India. They have written travelogues or accounts of their travels. Some of them are Al Biruni, Ibn Battuta, Nicolau Manucci. Tawarik or Tariq means sequence of events. For example, Tawarik written by Al Biruni, Ziauddin Barani, Maulana Ahmad, Yahya bin Ahmad, Mirza Haider, Bhimsen Saxena, etc. are available. Tariq is a Persian word that refers to histories written during Mughal period. Tariq is singular term, refers to the single history. Tawarik is plural term, which refers to the collection of histories. Authors of Tariq primarily concerned with the lives of the king and the royal family. The king was the patron of the authors, and it was natural for them to focus on the royal family. So, they failed to provide information about the lives of ordinary people. Bakhar is a type of chronicle that originated in Maharashtra. Chronicles help in understanding the aspects like contemporary political happenings, linguistic transactions, cultural life, social conditions, etc. Many of the chronicles in Marathi were written many years after the events had occurred. As a result, they are seen to rely on hearsays, means kahi suni बातें. Some of these chronicles are महिकावतीचे बखर, सभासद बखर, चिटणीसाचे बखर, भाऊसाहेबांचे बखर, etc. Genealogy is the study of family history. The results are often displayed in charts or written as narratives. This helps to trace the family members' lineages. It resembles the roots, so it got the name Shakavali. Jad Shaka. Act of writing letters or letters themselves is known as correspondence. These are very helpful for the study of history. Treatise, a long formal book, article, or piece of writing dealing with a particular subject. It deals with the facts, evidence, and conclusions on the specific subject. Documents of the proceedings of the courts of kings. Courts proceeding means any court proceeding conducted during the course of the prosecution of a crime committed against a child victim, including pre-trial hearings, trial, sentencing, or appellate proceeding. In a similar way, the documents in the courts of king were also maintained. Dispatches, a newspaper report sent by someone in a foreign country, often communicating war news, or an official report, often on a military matter. Judicial verdicts, orders. A court order is an official proclamation by a judge or panel of judges that defines the legal relationship between the parties to a hearing, a trial, an appeal, or other court proceedings. Such ruling requires or authorizes the carrying out of certain steps by one or more parties to a case. Western historians. The work of contemporary Western historians like Robert Arm, M. C. Sprengel, and Grant Duff are also important. Let's begin with oral sources of history. We understand various aspects of folk life through folk literature, traditionally passed on from generation to generation. Some examples are ovis, folk songs, povadas, folk tales, legends, and myths. Such type of sources are called oral sources of history. To begin with povadas. Povada is a genre of Marathi poetry that emerged during the late 17th century in India. The povadas are the kind of ballad written in an exciting style and narrate historical events in an inspiring way. The composer cum singers of the povadas are known as shahirs. Abhangas. It is a form of devotional poetry sung in praise of Hindu god Vitthal, also known as Vithoba. Shlokas, chief verse form of Sanskrit epics. In its usual form, it consists of 4 padas or 4 quarter verses of 8 syllables each, 2 half verses of 16 syllables each. Ovis. Ovi or Ovi is a poetic meter used for Marathi poems for rhythmic prose, generally used in narrative poems. A poem using this meter is called an Ovi. Proverb, a short well known sentence or phrase that gives advice or says that something is generally true in life. In Hindi, we say it as kahavat. Some of the kahavat we have already learned when we were learning about coins. Legend, an old story that may or may not be true. There are some stories which are about some kings or the person with great courage. It can be true or Gathas. They are the 17 Avestan hymns believed to be have been composed by Zarathustra or Zoroaster himself. Myths. Myth is a story from
It can
past,
be false.
especially one about gods and men of courage. Myths often explain natural or historical events. Folk songs are the traditional old songs. They songs which originate among the people of country or area, passed by oral tradition from one singer or generation to the next, often existing in several versions and marked generally by simple modal melody and stanzaic narrative verse. History is written with the help of 3 types of sources mentioned above. Even after it has been written down, research on it goes on continuously. New sources and information come to light through this research. Then, history has to be rewritten accordingly. We can see that our history textbooks and those of our parents and grandparents differ to a certain extent. Evaluating the sources of history. Earlier, we have learned about why the evaluation of sources of history is necessary. Now, we will learn how the sources of history can be evaluated. Can we use any sources or any materials or any things as the sources of history? No. It is necessary to take certain precautions before using these sources of history. We have to examine their authenticity and see which are genuine and which are fake, means which one real and which one is false. Their quality can be determined with the help of internal standards. The researchers are doing this work. We also have to study the integrity of the writers, their personal interests, the period in which they lived, and the political pressures on them. It is also important to see whether they rely on hearsay or give an eyewitness account. यानी खुद से देखी हुई चीज़ें लिख रहे हैं या फिर कई सुनी हुई बातों पे भरोसा रख रहे हैं. We need to consider the exaggerations, metaphors, and other literary devices they use. Their information has to be verified with the help of other contemporary sources. जो उस वक्त मौजूद हैं दूसरे कोई सोर्सेज से कंपेयर करना. द इंफॉर्मेशन बी वन साइडेड, कॉन्ट्राडिक्टरी और एग्जैगरेटेड. इट हैज़ टू बी सीन इन प्रॉपर पर्सपेक्टिव. यानी कभी कभी अपोजिट लिखते हैं या फिर बड़ा चढ़ा के लिखते हैं. द सोर्सेज हैज़ टू बी सब्जेक्टेड टू अ क्रिटिकल एनालिसिस, मीन्स डिटेल स्टडीज. द ऑथर्स impartiality and neutrality are very important in writing history. Means there should not be favoritism. The author should be impartial. Without partiality, without showing any difference, he should write the records. Now complete the following activity. Thank you.